Hello friends, welcome to the course of Marketing Management 1, unit number 3, dealing with the competition, and today's topic of discussion is identification and analysis of competitors. I'm Dr. Vinod Malkar, Professor of Marketing. Starting with a very beautiful quote of Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji. The positive aspect of competition in a business scenario is it helps you to be more alert and innovative. So in this unit number 3, we look 3 points majorly. First one, that is identification and analysis of competitions. Then macro environment and micro environment. So these are 3 points under unit number 3. So moving ahead with today's topic, in this competitive world, there is no business that operates in isolation. There are many businesses that are marketing products similar to substitute of products. Business competition is the rivalry of two or more businesses that target the same customer. Take an example of Coca-Cola and Pepsi, McDonald's and Burger, Hindustan Unilever and Procter & Gamble, Nestle and Cadbury. So these are few examples of the competitive brands. So let us understand the meaning of competitor. Competitor is a person or an organization against whom other persons or organization is competing. In business, competitor is a business organization or company operating in the same industry or similar industry which offers similar products or services. Take an example of Walmart having a target are big players in the retail chain industry. The presence of competitors in an industry means consumers have more alternatives to choose from. It forces competitors to reduce prices of their products or services to grab the maximum share in the market. The first and important step is identifying the competitors. In the process of developing a successful marketing strategy, the first step is to identify key competitors in your market. So, competitor identification is important to increase managerial awareness of competitive threats and opportunities. Identification of competitors is necessary to gain competitive advantage by offering customers a greater value than the competitors. Not only current competitors are required to be identified, but future competitors are also to be anticipated. Some of the types of competitors, according to Farrell Harrington, Lucas and Luke 1998, there are different varieties of competitors. The first, that is called as an brand competitors. Such a type of competitor are those who market exactly similar products at similar price and also the same customer. For an example, if you take Pepsi and Coca-Cola, or you can take an example of Maaza and Slice from the same company, that is Pepsi Coke, even an 7-Up and Sprite. One is from Pepsi and one is from Coke company. Moving ahead with product competitors. Such a type of competitors are those who market similar products but with different features and benefits and at different prices. For example, Pepsi and Maaza, that is somewhat again another market. In case of generic competitors, such types of competitors are those who make different products but provide the same utility or benefits. For an example, audio cassettes and CDs or Pepsi and water. So some generic products having the competitors, like even we can say sugarcane juice with the other fruit juices. Total budget competitors, such types of competitors are those who market different products but competing for the same financial resources of the customer. Taking an example of Pepsi and potato chips. Petarf and Bergen in 2001 model for the identification and classification of competitive sets. So they had divided the market, that is market commonality and resource similarity. So there is no common products or no similar for this. So we can put it into quadrant 3, that is no competitor. In this whole quadrant, so similar products with an high similarity and high commonality, that comes under quadrant 1. Taking an example of direct competitions, Pepsi versus Coca-Cola. If you found that there is similarity is less and market commonality is high, then that is called as an indirect competitions. For an example of Kodak, now this company's film roll is not available, but competition was in Sony, and how the digital products, digital cameras has made a competitions with the filmmaking cameras Kodak. If there is no resource similarity, low, that is we can say, and low market commonality, so we can say there is no competitor. We can take an example of Google also, or we can take an example of Dettol antiseptic liquid. And the last column you find got potential competitors, which is example of caterers and local restaurants. So we can say that is similarity is high, but commonality is low. So analyzing competitors, competitive analysis helps an organizations to identify opportunities for and threats to the organizations from the competitive industrial environment. Competitive analysis is an assessment of strengths and weaknesses of current and potential competitors. It is an essential component of corporate strategy. While formulating organization strategies, manager must consider the competitors' organization strategies. Competitive analysis can be defined as analysis of data and information about competitors to generate intelligence that is useful in strategic decision making. So in conclusions, competitive identification and analysis is a method of identifying your own and your competitive strengths, weaknesses, and strategies, and creating an action plan to improve your market position. The competitors' identification and analysis can be used by project managers, sales leaders, strategy managers, and marketing managers. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe our channel SK for getting more videos in marketing.